Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is my December favorites. I know it's like January 6th, but better late than never. So I was going to do like a 2015 favorites and kind of like put together all my favorites, but when I moved over to Ireland in September, I really had to cut down on what I brought, and a lot of the stuff that I really used in the first half of the year I didn't like want to bring just because, you know, with weight in a bag, I had to be really like stingy with what I brought. So I didn't want to like put in a picture of what I've used, and I don't have everything here. So I'm just gonna do favorites, and you guys know what I love anyways, but I could do it. I just don't think it would look as great just because I don't have all of my favorites here with me. So unless you want me to wait until I go to Canada and film it, but then it could be up by February. So let's just do our December favorites and move on. So the first favorite I'm wearing, and it is my Luxie hair extensions in Ash Blonde. I went a lot blonder about a couple weeks ago, and my Dirty Blonde extensions didn't really mix as well, so I got the Ash Blonde ones and I love them. I've not been this blonde in such a long time, and normally I was like this blonde all growing up and through high school, and then I kind of went brown, then dirty blonde, brown, dirty blonde, and then I was like, I really want to be bright blonde again. So I'm so happy with this color. I do have to wash it with purple shampoo once a week. I purple shampooed these extensions only once. I have not got them colored. When they come, they're a little bit more warm than Ash, so one wash with purple shampoo and you're grand. I just think they're really fun, and they do add a little bit more brightness at the lower half, so it still gives that like gradient effect. I love doing braids in really blonde hair just so you can see all the tones and colors, and I like doing braids more on the top half of my head when I don't want to get it dyed as soon, because going blonde does damage your hair a little bit more, so I'm trying to prolong it as much as possible. So I just get creative on the top half so it kind of like hides my roots. So I have a couple of skincare products here, and the first one I saw in a review on YouTube just because when I turned 23 in 2014, I'm 24 now, but last year my skin just changed completely. I never really suffered with like acne or anything like that, but my 23rd year, my skin just like totally changed on me. I don't know if my hormones were off like the scale or something, but my skin was just not my best friend whatsoever. And it definitely does affect your personality, just because, well, in this industry, like your face is always being seen by who knows how many people, and it really does kind of affect your self-esteem. But I didn't want that to stop me from YouTube, and I think I started YouTube during like the worst times of my skin, but I kind of pushed through, and then it got really good in April of last year. And I'm giving you like a quick story. I'll do a dedicated video just so you guys can know a little bit more in depth, but just so you can kind of get a guideline on what happened with my skin and why this next product has really been amazing. But so April it kind of cleared up, and then the summer again just like broke out more, and I just didn't know how to get rid of it. I tried everything, like everything from Sephora, masks, toners, cleansers, creams, all this stuff. Nothing really was like working. And then I moved to Ireland, and I feel like it got even worse, and I don't know if it was like the climate change, a little bit of stress, just like all that mixed into one, and like I just had enough. So I really wanted to like buckle it down and like fix it. So through tons of videos and different products, again I came across this one, and it's Create Cosmetics, and it has benzoyl peroxide and tea tree oil in it. So it is like a cream, but I wouldn't say a moisturizer because it is very drying. So I just use it on areas, and literally the past month I have never been happier. Like I can finally like wear no makeup and I feel like totally fine. My scarring's gone down, like my texture has evened out. I cannot be happier, and it's all because of this one, because it's changed as soon as I started using this cream. I don't know exactly why. I think it's because benzoyl peroxide, out of the two acne treatments, there's salicylic acid and then benzoyl peroxide, and I think my skin reacts better to benzoyl peroxide, and I think I didn't really use any products with that the past year, so that could be the solution. For me, it's worked wonders, and even like Patty's noticed like, oh, your skin looks so nice, which like means so much to me, because like skin is such a big thing. Like when you feel beautiful with your skin, like everything else kind of just like works. I don't know. I just really want my skin to be really nice. So it's been a long journey, but I know that was such like a ramble on that product, but I had to mention it because it's been a lifesaver in the last month. Going hand in hand with that last product, if you guys watched my winter morning routine, you saw that it was featuring a lot of LANEIGE products. This video is not sponsored, but it is the LANEIGE water sleeping mask, and this mask is amazing, especially because benzoyl peroxide is so drying on the skin. I find that I need to replenish with a hydrating mask, and so I put this one on about twice a week just before I go to bed, and my skin is so nice in the morning. It's so fresh and just looks like well rested, and it's not over dried from the cream. So I use this hand in hand because I only use this at nighttime. I don't use it in the morning, and then I use this twice a week to kind of like replenish my skin. Just because I've been using that benzoyl peroxide cream, it has dried out some areas that maybe I swiped over, like especially under my eyes. I might have gone a little bit too close to my eye, and so it's really dried out my under eyes. So I really wanted to invest in a good under eye cream. So again, through a lot of recommendations, I got the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream, and this stuff has been a lifesaver as well. It's just really plumped out my underlines. It's kind of filled in fine lines and dryness, and I just find that my concealer has laid a lot nicer under my eyes. Okay, so I know that was like so much rambling over the skincare, but now we're on to makeup. And you guys know in the last couple of videos I've been featuring my L'Oreal True Match in Golden Beige, and I forgot how much I love this foundation. I've been wearing it every single day. I love the color of it. It works perfectly when I have a tan, even though I'm looking in the viewfinder and it looks like my face is a little pale compared to my skin. I think it's because the bright light is kind of on my face and it makes my skin look tan, but my face, I promise in real life, it matches. I really, really love this foundation. It's a satin finish. I think it's a fan favorite all over YouTube. In the UK though, it comes with a pump, and I'm such a fan because in Canada, it's like a little twist off and then you pour it. It's like a little glass pot, which like is a recipe for disaster in my eyes because that stuff can go everywhere. You guys know that I was looking for a new bronzer, so I tried something that has been a fan favorite on YouTube for a while now, and it is the Chanel Universal Tan. Guys, I'm so in love with this stuff. I'm going to be posting my foundation routine in the next couple days, and I use this so you can see it in action. It is just so beautiful. I've been wearing it every day. I always get a compliment with it. It blends out flawlessly. It just matches perfectly with pale skin or tan skin. Such a fan. I love the texture of it because it's not too creamy, but it blends out so beautifully with like my skin texture. Alongside with face products, I picked up the Real Techniques makeup sponge, beauty sponge, makeup sponge. And it was a 2-pack for $6.99, which is great because I was just really disappointed with the Beauty Blender for the price that you have to pay. And I got it shipped for me from Beauty Bay, I think. And I was just really disappointed with it because within the first week or two, it had 2 holes in it. And I washed it the same as I washed this one. And this one's just a lot better quality. I don't know if maybe I got a faulty one because I don't want to like down Beauty Blender because I know they're an amazing product and everyone raves about them, but maybe I just had a bad sponge. I really don't know, but I literally had to throw it out and it was like 18 pounds, which kind of sucks. So I'm still converting to like Canadian, so that's like $40, but it just kind of sucks. So I've been really happy with this one and it does the job beautifully. So I don't think I'll purchase the Beauty Blender again just because if this one's a little bit more affordable and it does the same thing, I don't see why I should. So next 2 are recent finds. One of them I don't really ever hear talked about that much, but the first one is from Urban Decay and it's an eyeshadow. I'm wearing it all over my lids right now, and it is the color Riff. This is probably the most beautiful color on blue eyes. Like, it has an orange undertone, it has the slightest sheen. It's beautiful as a transition color or just an all over lid color like I'm wearing today. I don't know what it is, but I always grab it and it's like my perfect like everyday quick eyeshadow look, and it just blends out beautifully. Whenever I'm doing makeup, I always use this as like the crease color. Such a fan of this eyeshadow. Everyone loves Urban Decay eyeshadows. I think this would look beautiful on all eye colors, but if you have blue eyes, then this would really make them pop. So if you want a nice warm brown color, then I would definitely look into Riff from Urban Decay to add to your kit. So the next product is from Illamasqua, and I find this is like a brand that's a little bit underrated. The quality is like A+, the packaging is beautiful, it like the range even is really beautiful. And I've kind of just been like exploring different products from them just to kind of check out and try more, just because I don't know where an Illamasqua is in Toronto. I know there is one, but I just never really came across one. And the only person I really heard talk about it was Tanya Burr. So I have a friend Emer here who works for Illamasqua, and she always has the most beautiful highlight on her cheeks. It's like this pinky lavender color. I think she's wearing a different color, but I picked up the Pigment in Static and it is my favorite thing ever. I use it as an eyeshadow, a highlight. I'm gonna open it. It has like a pink undertone and I don't know if you can like see what it looks like, but it is so pretty. Oh, I just love it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand so you can see. It just gives the most beautiful iridescent glow. It has pinks and purples in it. Like even Patty notices, he's like, oh, I really like that pink on your cheeks. And I'm like, what? Like you notice that? But it's honestly one of my favorite things. I've been wearing it so much recently. So go check it out if there's an Illamasqua by you. So that's it for my December favorites. Give this video a thumbs up and even a comment below if you want a skincare routine, like an in-depth one. I've tried to keep some pictures throughout the year just to show progress, and like seriously my skin is like a 180 from what it was. Like I can't even explain to you. I know I've waited so long to do a skincare video, but I really wanted to make sure the products I was using were 100% working for me so that it was the best review for you guys. So let me know if that's something you'd be interested in and I'll definitely film that for you. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!